Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. We are at our mega factory here. Between episodes I went and I built all the walls, I built all the floors, so our factory is now all floored in. And if we take a quick look before I fall to my death, you can see we have a lot of floor space up there, so we have a lot more factory to work with. So that felt like an accomplishment. Feels good to have it done. Walling it off too seemed to really increase my frame rate. I don't know if it's because it doesn't have to show all the animations and stuff, but it definitely did help. So I think I'm going to keep doing this in the future as I build more floors. We'll build the walls up. But that's our main factory right there. It's looking pretty good. Now, this episode, we have to go on a mission and find ourselves some bauxite. If I do a quick ping here, we'll look and it'll actually be all up that way. So I think we have to go through the caves. We have to go that way anyways to get some uranium. And then up out the cave and then out that way. So if we take a look at our map here once the pings happen, they all appear to be up here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And from what I hear, they're all normal. So we're going to have a little bit of a hard time finding them. Oh wow, I thought there was 4 up there. I swear I pinged earlier. Maybe it wasn't far enough. But that seems to be where they are for now. I hope they add some more of these because that's not very many at all. So what we're going to be doing this episode is we're actually going to be getting serious with the train here and taking the train down. If we take a look at my inventory, I got a whole bunch of supplies with me. Not a lot, but I've taken the train and I put a whole bunch of cargo on it. And we filled up the cargo with a whole bunch of supplies. So we could just take the train and literally build ourselves there and ride the train back. It'll be so much faster. But we're going to take a quick look at the inside here. If I can get myself up. This is our storage factory. So this is all producing all the supplies and everything we need for our storage here. And our 3rd floor is up this way, but we can't get to it. So what I've done too is I've walled off sections of the factory. So this is our production floor. This is just a big fancy hallway. And this is where we have a lot of the oil production, computer production is up in here. Actually, the end production is computers, if we take a look up this way. I think it looks a lot better, actually, boxed in like this. I did like it out in the open, but it's much nicer. And with the addition of the 1 meter foundations, I was actually able to go a full floor lower here and actually just clip the top of these. Now the smoke shows through the floor above, but I don't really think that's a big issue myself. Now let's go ahead and get on top of this place and I'll show you the amount of room we have to work with. And here we go. I just took a couple jumps up here and it's looking a lot like a Tesla factory. To be honest, it's a good amount of space. This is where we're going to be building our aluminum. What I'm going to do is actually have that station up there, and then we'll have the aluminum loaded off, and then we'll bring it up this way and actually just plug it right into our building here and have everything we need. Like our bauxite, I mean. We're going to have the bauxite come up here. We have to figure some other stuff out too, but hey, it's all in time, right? So our main mission here, now that we've seen this, ooh la la, there we go. See, it's done all the way around too, completely. Looks pretty big. I wish I could change colors and have like different factories, different colors, but unfortunately the color gun keeps breaking, so I just keep the 1 gun. So this is our train we're going to be taking, so we'll just take the train, lay down some track, run back, grab our train, bring it forward, and just kind of keep going as we need here. It's kind of weird that you can't look at the containers to open the inventory. You have to look at the bottom. But as you can see, I have a whole ton of random supplies on this here. In this one here, I brought a whole bunch of pipes and some concrete, which might leave some more in there. There we go. And in this one is some more of our expensive materials and some of this. We don't need all of this on us, so I'll get rid of that. Open up some more space. And in this one, we have all of our steel beams. So we have a ton of supplies for laying track. I think we have everything we need. Let's go ahead and start laying this down. I just want to mention too that they did increase the power usage in this update. So as you can see, my train is taking up much more power than it would have before. It took up to 110, I noticed earlier, and I think that's the new limit. So let's back this train up a little bit. When it stops, it actually kind of goes off the tracks just a wee bit. There we go. We'll jump out and continue our tracks going up that tunnel. This actually goes really, really fast. It's kind of fun. It sure beats exploring and then trying to run conveyor belts or even a vehicle along the ground. Or building a skyway all the way back. I had to go back and get the train here, but I just wanted to point this out. The uranium node that we need is right there. Nice and close, so I'm going to have to build a station here too. What I'll probably do is create something like this, coming off and going back onto this main track, and then we can run one train doing the uranium, and then the other train doing the bauxite. I'm sure this train track is going to expand like crazy as we go, because the uranium was all over the map too. There's some up here, is all over the place. Now those might change too down the road. I don't even know. But for now, we need to keep just laying track. So as I'm finding out here, apparently trains do not like to start going forward again on a hill. Here we go. So you kind of need to get your speed up, and you can't stop on a hill and then go forward, because when I was pressing W, it just went backwards. It just kept rolling backwards. I was able to use S to break it, to slow its roll backwards. But I definitely was not able to start it on a hill again. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind, especially if I'm going up a really long way. Going back and forth can take a really long time. And here we are at the end of the cave. So we are finally out of there. May I mention one more time how much I love the sound effects of the train? I think they really nailed it. Awesome. So look at this. We're all the way up here with a train that took me next to no time. Maybe 20 minutes of effort since we started the episode. Not too shabby if I say so. Now we gotta find this bauxite here. So let's go ahead, do a quick ping. We've got to be close by. Okay, so there's one that way that's 310 meters that way. Another one 720 meters that way. So let's open up our map here. So this one here seems to be the closest, 720, and then there's one, another one equal. I'm still not picking up 4 nodes, and I swear at some point in time, there is definitely 4 nodes. And I do see a slug all the way up there too. So what I'm going to do here is get my way up there, because I have a feeling that is where it's going to be. It's going to be right up there. So even still, we can bring it down here and have it load onto the train. Maybe we can do 1 train per bauxite deposit, because they're so far away from each other. I think that would work. This is going to be deadly. Oh, there's stink plants up there. I hate those damn things. Okay, this is going to be a little trickier than I thought. Okay, well, that worked out. What I did down here, this looks like a nice little path, is I made myself a little bit of a jumping puzzle with foundations and got my butt up here. This looks really nice up here. I've never seen this area before. And then I was able to just kind of run across this platform, and then I'm assuming I can run across this one without too much trouble. And we can check out this new biome. We should be able to access that bauxite. If it's right here, I'm going to be actually pretty excited. Ooh, new area means new enemies. I haven't used a weapon in such a long time. Oh, wow. I like this spot. This looks like a good place for a nuclear plant. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to ping for that bauxite again. And it's 105 meters. Is that it right there in the water? Oh, and it looks like I can see the other one from here. Okay, this might not be too bad. What I should do then is maybe connect all of these together with conveyor belts and then create some sort of way down so we can go to our trains, and that won't be too bad. I'll have to look for more in the future here, because 3 nodes I don't think is really going to be enough. Wow, I really, really like this area. It looks like it's all ledges and water and stuff, and geez, that's freaking awesome. Okay, so we have a normal bauxite node up here. Now, I didn't bring anything to make miners with me. Is that the turbo motor that we need for that? Let's go ahead. Yes, turbo motors. I don't have them, so I can't make a Mark III miner. Ooh, I should have looked that up too. That's okay. We can definitely use this for now. So I'm going to have to get back down to my train. We're going to make a little bit of a building area down there, and I'm going to get together all the stuff we need for the miner here. And maybe try to make a way to go up and down. Easier. So far, so good. So what I did was just made a jumping platform to go all the way up to the top. And apparently I didn't do the sequence right. I thought now that I'm down here, I realize how stupid that was. Well, we're going to give it a try and see if it works out that way. If not, actually, what I could do is just switch this one around to the other one. Oh, whatever. Let's give it a try. I should be able to. I was a little generous with the distance between these, so let's see if I can bounce out. No, I can't. I cannot bounce out and around that platform. Oh, what a pain in the butt. Let's try it this way here. Yep. Nope. We're just going to keep hitting the platform. Well, I'm going to have to fix this mess up. It happens. It is what it is. Okay, let's try that again. So we should be good now. Bounce up to this one. Bounce up to this one. I went every 5 blocks with this thing. So here we go. So now we have a nice easy way up. And this one is our last step. And then we can run up to above, which actually worked out really well doing this anyways, because I needed to bring power up here. So that kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Now I do clip this a little bit running through here. So I'm going to go ahead, get my nuts in my hand here. And we are going to run this power up and get our first miner up and running. There we go. And look at that. You can actually see the reflection in the water. That actually looks really, really nice. Beautiful. Oh, wow. You can see the orange building in the water too. That's actually a really nice touch. I don't know if that was just recently added, but either that or I just haven't built anything in the water and noticed. That looked pretty damn cool. So I do have actually a couple power slugs on me. I could turn those. Let's grab a quick craft bench here and overclock this thing right away. Just get it fully overclocked. That actually came in handy. I got 1 off a rock nearby and 2 coming off the tunnel coming up here. So we're going to go, these are nice too. Only show affordable recipes. Make ourselves some power shards. And how much will this pump out? Fully going. So we have it at 120 per minute on a Mark II. Jam these in there. I guess I could have shift clicked that. And that brought us up to 300 per minute, which is actually not a bad rate at all. So there we go. Full production. Now I just got to bring a belt over there without it making too wonky. We won't really ever be coming over here, honestly, again. I was really anal at the start with getting everything nice and lined up and good looking, but we're really not going to see this ever again. Unless we need to come and, when we come and upgrade the miners, but even still, I may as well just spaghetti it up here. This doesn't even look too bad, I don't think. So what I need to do, what I should do here is actually extend that platform. Can I see it from here? Oh my god, where'd it go? It looks so far down with the fog. Oh, there it is. And we can actually use this platform to line up everything we need to go downwards too. This might be a little bit complicated, but I'll get it. So I'm going to go ahead and use that wall as a guide. So, oh my god, look at all the bauxite. I'm going to just look at this quickly here, the details of this. It pushes, it doesn't actually say. It just says the ingredients for it. So I actually forget. Let's go into our build menu here. It should say in there, logistics. They change these, so 480 resources per minute. And one will push out 300, so we're going to have crap loads flying. 780 resources per minute, so I might actually have to do multiples going down here eventually, because we're gonna add more to this. We're gonna get one going for this episode just so we can get some aluminum and stuff going, and then we'll come back and hook up the other ones here over time too, because we're definitely gonna need it. But just getting the basics set for this is going to be, I think, a wee bit tedious. So I think the best way for me to do this is just attach temporary foundations down to the side of this, go down, and then we can open up our conveyor. We're going to go with Mark IVs, of course. And this should automatically be going downwards because I have it hooked up to that belt that's going down. So let's see how far down we can get it. So that's the furthest. So I'm going to go ahead and just slap it down there. Oh, nice. That's actually, oh, that looks so weird. That's actually really easy. Okay, well, I'm gonna float my way down and try to get a foundation on. Here we go. As I'm going down, it's a little too high, but that's okay. There we go. Actually, that lined up nicely with this platform right here. I could have just jumped down on that one. So we should now be able to take another... Oh, I should have curved that inwards. Is it still too late to do that? Can I reach the other one from here? Let's find out. Oh, look at that. Save the day. Okay, so it comes down this far. We can go here. And then... Ooh, look at that. Since it's in the middle, it actually runs into this this here. That's okay though, because we really don't have anything else in the way. And this should bring us down to actually ground level, judging by how far the other one went. That was insane. All right, bonsai. Oh, it brings us almost all the way down to the ground level. Close enough, though. We can just hook up our other one from here. So yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad. And if I have to bring multiples down, I could put another window out there, go one further out, and run it right down beside the other one so that they all have cohesion. Oh, no. I did it again. Okay, well, I gotta fix that. So next step, then, is to get our train station down. This is actually going really, really well. I'm happy about this. Okay, so we're gonna go vehicles, we're gonna go train station, and this, I think we're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna go 3 or 4 freight, just because we're gonna need that much. Okay, so, oh wow, maybe I should put the train station right here. Kind of build it out on platforms a little bit, because it's going to be awkward if not. Or I could bring the train right through the middle here for the train station and build it up here. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, we're going to have one power pole in the way, but that's okay. What I'll do is I'll bring it out here, and then we'll start our station stuff. Right here, because the train station's huge, so is this enough room? We can also move the main track. Let's go with our train station, and it is, yeah, it's going to be huge. So what I'm going to do is actually just get rid of this main track. We'll back this train up a little bit, still enough flatness back there, and then get rid of this track and bring it on the foundations. Damn, this is looking good. Alright, so I was able to come up with a solution here. I brought the train up and into the station, which I was able to actually give us a lot of room on this side to play around with organizing and getting into the actual cargo bays. So I have installed 4 of these, and we have a main train station that I've called Baux. I think that's an easy, self-explanatory name. I think I'm going to just name the stations after the main resource that they have. Now, looking at the size of this again, I'm not sure if we could fit one of these in where the nuclear stuff is. The nuclear stuff. Oh my god. Uranium. There we go. Can't believe I forgot that word. But anyways, I think I might have to bring it up into this station too and have it combined into here. But that's what like smart splitters and stuff is for. We can split it off at the station coming back home. But here we go. So we have 4 in here. We have 1 train station. Hopefully I've oriented this correctly. I'm actually going to have to go, I think, out a little further with another station. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. But we need to have that come out further in this station. So that they can load the cargo. So let's go ahead and extend this out a little bit, but I think it looks good. Might have mentioned too, I was able to actually clip into the mountain with the side of the station, so I'm thinking we might be able to actually sneak this in. But whatever. We'll find out once we start the uranium stuff. But here we go. I think it looks pretty snazzy. I like being able to snap into stuff because it makes it look not as linear as all the other stations. I think it looks pretty damn cool. So next step here is to get all of this stuff connected up to the... Oh, look at that. I've never even built the Explorer yet. There's so much I still need to do. But that's okay, because we have trains now. Doing all that other stuff is going to be so much easier. So let's go ahead and get this connected up to our main supplies here. I think I'm going to come out this way. There we go. 1 line in. We really don't have to do anything too crazy. Where is... Okay, I should bring it out to about just a little bit past here. Because I like them 90-degree bends, and yeah, that's more than enough room for all of our splitters. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably lay down our splitters first. So let's go, yeah, because we can actually bring uranium in on a separate line and load it into the top. That would work out nice, I think. Do we have guidelines for this? Uh-oh. It appears... Oh, we do. We do. Oh, it's in the center, though. That's not right. Okay, so I'm going to have to line these ones up here. But this might take a second. Oh my, look at this. Where they snap to on the foundation, it doesn't actually... line up. So I am going to have to line it up. I hope they improve on that soon too, because that's a little annoying. I want all of that to line up. So I guess I'll just line it up to there. Where is our main line coming in? Nope. That is snapping to the middle of that for some reason. We want it to come in here and then here. Okay, let's see how this worked out. Alright, so that worked out like that. So these are outs. And these 2 are ins. It'd be nice to, at some point in time, if they ever update the game, to be actually able to say, hey, I want this to be an in, I want this to, like, I want them all to be ins, or I want them all to be outs. It's actually really nice having a choice of innies or outies. Wow, look at this product just flying along here. So yeah, these have a good amount of storage room in them, so we won't have a problem with that. I'm going to quickly hook up the other 1, 2, 3 of these, and we'll see what we can do with our train. If we back it in, if it loads automatically. For now, I think we're just going to manually drive it back and forth and then try to figure out how to schedule the train properly. Get it oriented properly so that it's going in and out of stations right. And hopefully so that it doesn't glitch out, because there's still a lot of glitches with the trains. But of course, experimental, is to be expected. Now, I don't know when this change was made, but this blew my mind the other day. Check this out. You can stack splitters. You probably already know that, but I found this out yesterday. I just thought I'd bring it up again because I just remembered it. But yeah, splitters stack now. That's so nice. I think that change happened actually a few updates ago, but just seeing that change in action is really, really nice. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is flying along. Okay, awesome. So these are filling up here. Let's go ahead and get in our train and drive her into the station and see what happens. Let's get in here. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're coming in at 25 kilometers an hour. Not too bad, not too fast. With trains, you don't want to approach and come in really fast and too slow, right? Like, this is a nice little cruising speed. Fortunately, we have an end of a track there, and I can't go too much further than that. But let's see if we can get these to line up properly so that they actually load up, or if we have to add another station at the end here and check the orientation. So this is a good test. Alright, so there is no load animation or anything going on. Double checking these. It says that it has to load, so it should be doing a load animation. Now, what if I throw another locomotive onto the front of this assembly here? Do we have enough on us? Oh yeah, look at that. We have just enough to build another locomotive. There we go. Connect it up. And I'm still not seeing any unloading happen. Maybe it's the orientation of this station here. We can always turn it around, right, and see what happens. I had the arrows, as you can see, facing in. Maybe they need to be going out. Or we just need to adjust this a little bit. Okay, so we have no load animation. So either this has to be automated to load, or I'm doing it completely wrong and this station is actually not in the right orientation. But we have a product coming down here. Did it fill up already? No, it stopped. Why did it stop? That doesn't make any sense to me. Everything's powered and good to go, right? It is. So our station's actually just not doing anything at all. It's not even taking product in anymore. So what I'm going to do here is we will set this train. What is the name of this train? We're going to name this one Train 1 just because, well, oh, there we go. Next stop, and then we're going to add a stop, and we're going to change this second stop here. Whoops, not move it around, to box stop. Okay, so what happens now if we get out? Still not doing anything. Let's see what happens if I give it a little bit of a nudge here. Unable to reach next stop. Okay, so there is definitely something wrong with how I have this set up. So 100%. What I'm going to do is actually change this station around so that it's facing out. Okay, so I turned around the station here, and I just renamed it Box Stop, without capitals of course, and it appears as if these freight platforms are loading up again. So that's good. We've gotten rid of whatever just happened there. Let's go ahead and take our train again and drive it into the station and see what happens here. It still says unable to reach next stop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more research here, I think, on automating these things, because there is no break in the tracks. So other than that, I really don't know what's happening. Could be a glitch too at the same time. If you guys know, definitely let me know down in the comments. Okay, so I threw a train in and it's still loading the products, so it didn't glitch out like last time. Maybe these things have to be full to load? I don't think that's a thing. No, it can't be. Can't be. I think it loaded last time without it being full. Now, I can't even get these things to load. What if I take this off the back? There we go. We'll get rid of that one, and still nothing. Yep. Definitely gonna have to do some research on this. What I might actually try doing here is actually restarting the game, see if that'll work. Okay, so I got in the train and it didn't say couldn't reach next stop, but is that because, oh no, look at this. Okay, so the train here is actually going on its own. It was just rolling because of, you know, gravity. I was like, oh, look at that. It's going somewhere. That's pretty cool. So we're going to go from unattended crates to box stop. Okay, you've made changes to this timetable. Close this window to apply the changes. So we're going to close that. We're going to brake, and I don't see anything that says that it can't reach the other station. Can we still back up here? Okay, I'm going to get off this thing and take it for a little ride. Unable to reach next stop. Okay, so it's still saying that. So I have definitely set something up wrong. Someone said it was like the direction of the station. So I can throw a loop on the end of this one and throw a loop on the end of the other one. And see if that gets it going. because if it can drive around and then turn in the station and face this way, because I think this is the way the train has to be facing for the load to work. So I'm going to throw a loop on the back of this and then drive the train back to the other station, throw a loop on it, and see if that resolves our problem. Then we can try double facing trains at some other point. If the loop's a little more dependable, then I'm going to go with that. Finally, there we go. Oh, I'm not going to lie, I was getting a little bit irritated, but we didn't do a perfect loop. But at this point, I can just say, screw it, it's a loop, it is done, it is good to go. So what we're going to do is actually drive our train through here so that we get turned around, and hopefully our locomotive is actually in the right spot. We're going to give that a quick test. But we'll have to go and do the same thing at the other end of this thing here too, to see if that is what's causing the issue, or if it's the orientation of the stations. Okay, so no luck driving it through there, and we still don't have anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, save this, and actually reload the save and see if that fixes anything. Because it did last time. And we are back, and we still have unable to reach next stop. These things aren't loading. And you know what? That is a-okay. So we're gonna go back to our first stop, put a loop on it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll get our issues fixed here. If it doesn't, I guess I'm going to pause the recording and go and do some research on trains. I think I know exactly what the problem is, though. It's a loop in the train having to face the right way in the station. Wow, look at this. This train is now going... Can we reach 200? Oh, we almost got it. 198 was the highest I seen. This is really, really fast. There we go. 219 was the highest speed we got that train. Wow, we're flying back home. This is awesome. And here we are, we're at home. So if we look at the orientation of this station here, it has it facing out, and the way the train goes into the station, it goes directly in. So if we throw a loop on here, it should be able to drive around and then face in, and this actually should solve all of our problems. So we're actually going to go unload. I'm going to make sure that I have at least 2 of these stations. Unload. You know what I'm going to have to do? I hope this doesn't get too derpy. Is build 2 more stations onto the end of this. Because we have 4. Okay, so I just finished the loop here. Like literally just finished the loop. Oh no, let's get on top of our train here. I just finished this loop, and the train started off on its own. Uh-oh, it's going to unload all of my supplies here at this station now. Oh, that's going to be a pain. I guess I'll have to sort it out. It's the, it's the sacrifices we have to make. So we should pull into this station now. Nice. So that's what it was. It has to pull into the station to unload the way those arrows are facing. So definitely a definite on that one. Now, my question is, do you make 2 stations now to make a double-ended one, since it has to be facing in the right direction? That I think is the way it's supposed to be done. So you'd have to, like, say, stop at this station in this direction and unload. Is it unloading? Oh, it is too. Damn it. It's kind of cool to watch, but kind of sucks at the same time, too. All my building supplies. No. Well, at least they'll be home. Oh, that's cool. Look at it all go all at the same time. Drop it right down in there, and I'll have to come get it all later. Damn it. And that's it for that. So once those are back up, we can take the train back and check the bauxite station out. Whoa, I almost got knocked off the train. I actually got hit by a power pole, and it dragged me right off of the train. A little bit of lag there. Fortunately, though, you can apparently ride on the cargo trains too, which is actually a little safer in my opinion. Look at this thing go, though. It just flies by itself. This is awesome and so fast. And here we go. We are pulling into Baux stop, and it should go in, turn around, face forward, and then load up if everything is correct. So now I'm kind of glad I struggled through that. It was a little bit of a struggle, but hey, you know, that's part of these games. Once you finally figure something out, it feels so good to have that accomplishment done. It makes you happy, and I think that's why I like games like this. It's satisfying, right? You have a little bit of a puzzle, gotta figure that puzzle out, and you are good to go. Oh, look at that, it's becoming nighttime, and our train is just pulling in the station. I want to watch this from back here and see what this looks like, because we have not that much bauxite, but let's see what happens here. Does it load up with whatever it has? Comes to a stop, and takes forever. I love it. Okay, so we're going to go over, grab up all of our storage. Oh, this is awesome. Feels so good too. And it is gonna load it right onto the train. Oh, that is, to steal the pun, satisfying. Isn't that awesome? There we go. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's what we got, what we needed to do done today. We got our bauxite going home and automated. Now next episode here, we're gonna go and start looking at aluminum, getting aluminum together. In between episodes, what I might do, because those nodes don't seem to be too crazy far away from each other, I might just go up and spend some time connecting all those nodes together to bring as much bauxite down here as we can. I don't think that's going to make a very interesting episode, and it's going to take a while anyways, so I think we'll just skip that. I'll get the other two connected when I can here, and we'll continue on next episode with our aluminum stuff. Well guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. Thank you guys for watching this video all the way to the end. And just if you didn't know, right at the end of all these episodes is a little bit of an Easter egg for you guys. Anyway, have a good one guys. Enjoy, stay classy, and remember, especially on experimental, back up them game saves. Peace out, and have a good one. Fist boop.